Hi, this is Denise Mathew, and today I'm going to make a heart pendant. I guess it's close to Valentine's Day, so I thought this would be a great project. So I'm working with a 16 gauge wire. I'm going to work right off the spool. You could probably go up to an 18, and it really depends upon how heavy of a look you're looking to have. So that's something you can keep in mind. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to just do a little curl on the end, okay? So just, and that can be whatever size you want. It doesn't really make a difference. So you're going to do something like that. And then once you get there, you're going to just sort of work with your fingers. And you can decide how big or small you want to have it. It's really up to you. So you're just going to start to make a little bit of a curve there. And then when you get to this part, you're going to just grab hold that center and then just take your wire and just completely go right around just like that. Okay. So this is what you would have, and you can just pull that a little tighter if you want, okay? And then after that, you're just going to go to the other side. Again, I'm just using my fingers, and you can make the heart a little lopsided. Just going to come up with something like this, and then just gauge about how much you're going to need just to wrap around that the base. So just I'll trim that back. You can wrap it around. It doesn't have to be wrapped around very many times. It's really just to hold it in place. Carefully wrap it around. Don't pull on that wire too much, because if you do, you might take your heart out of shape. If it's too much wire, you can easily trim it back. So just kind of wrap it a little bit. And I'm just going to tighten it with my pliers. So this is what I would have. Okay. At this point, you can readjust it. Like, you can take your pliers and you can move it around a little bit, and make it look a little bit more like you want to have it, whatever shape you want. But this is sort of what you have. The next thing you're going to do is just going to take it and hammer it. And what that's going to do is going to give a wire harden it so it stays in place, but it's also going to texturize it. So you're going to use the flat sides to flatten it, and then turn your hammer around and use a ball peen part if you want to give it more of a texture appearance. If you just prefer the flat, then you can just go with that. Well, the one thing you want to do when you are hammering your heart is to go with a light tapping rather than a hard. It's not like you're actually pounding a nail in. It's really more like you're just giving a light tap. So now that we have that done, I just have a little marquise cut briolette here, and I'm just going to attach that to the bottom. So I'm just going to do a regular wrapped briolette. So just working with about a 24 gauge wire. You can go with a heavier wire, but really it's the only important thing is that it fits through your bead. So the first thing you're going to do is just go up on the side of that, and then kind of bring it in close to your briolette. And I'll have a link if you want more help with wrapped briolets. So this is what you would have so far, and then just take your round nose pliers. Do a 90-degree angle, go right around, right? And then once that's around like that, you're going to slide it on to that circle. You're going to continue to wrap it. Okay, so just grab hold of that loop with your chain nose pliers and then start to wrap down. So just grab those two wires together. You're just going to start wrapping down. I'm just going to do a really messy wrap, and then get to the end. And when you do, grab the tip of the briolette and then just start to wrap. So this is what it looks like so far, and then continue. And you wrap as much or as little as you like. I like to use a lot of it and just make it a little bit messy, and then just bring it right to the top of your briolette. And I think I have a little too much, so I'm just going to say that's enough for me. Trim it back. Back in any bits, any sharp bits, and then this is what you would have so far. And again, it can be worn either way. You could hang it this way, or you could hang it the other way. I'm just going to hang it this way because I prefer it. Now, if you, at this point, if you want to do a little more adjustment, if you want to adjust anything, you can do it. Finished chain, or you could take just a regular chain, and then you're just going to cut it in the center so that you have 2 equal lengths, and then just take your jump ring and just link it through the last link, and then just put it around the one side of your heart and close it up, and then just do the exact same thing on the opposite side, and then just close it up. And then you would have your completed heart-shaped pendant with a briolette. So this concludes the tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.